And back we come. I don't think I have... No, I set up a scene for switching the screens, but I didn't set up a scene for the big webcam, because the webcam's bigger than it usually is. But usually with my OBS streams I have a giant-sized webcam, so when I want to do stuff to camera I can get it nice and clear. But this webcam window is much larger than it usually is on my layouts because of the nature of the square screens we're dealing with in the game. But, Pookie, if you're still hanging about, cheers, thanks for the beers. You have probably an inkling of an idea how much I appreciate it. So I haven't been able to afford to buy my own beer this month because it's been a rough month, having to replace my MacBook and everything. But cheers, guys. And if there's any brand representatives from Asahi Superdry watching, my favourite beer in the world, I would not say no to a sponsorship. Right, what were we doing? Oh, gym time. It's gym time. Anyone know where I can get a DS Lite charger? Mine's really old. eBay might be your best bet. 5 o'clock queue in the US, GameStop is around. Yeah, GameStop or EB Games, they often sell second-hand chargers and things, or pre-owned. They don't call them second-hand, they're pre-owned. Makes me really warm. You're down with the player character having so many friends, always showing up, interrupt things. Yeah, it was like 4 of them, wasn't there? 3 or 4 NPCs that always following you around everywhere. Getting my first gaming PC in 19 days. Ooh! You're building it yourself or getting someone to build it for you, or are you buying off the shelf? I ain't made anymore. I think 3DS charger works. So I believe you're right there. I think they didn't change the charger between the 3DS and the previous model. Movie Games is a rebound of GameStop for Australia. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think they're technically a separate company, but they are under the same umbrella as GameStop. But I think for legal reasons they're kind of a separate corporate entity, or I don't know, who the fuck knows? Taxation or something. Getting someone to build it for me. Ah, so it is custom built, but you're not doing it yourself. Nice. All right, then you're gonna list what are the specs? What's your CPU? What's your graphics card? What are you going for? We appreciate the challenge of the gym. Take this. Well, we appreciate your challenging at the gym. Take this to commemorate the occasion. Fresh water. Oh, nice. Healing item. Not too bad. What do you want? Welcome! We are very proud of our menu, which we adjust to suit each trainer. Okay. Okay. This is a puzzle room, isn't it? I don't remember doing this, but I know I beat at least one gym the first time I played. I think I beat it too. But I'm betting you have to pick the type that's super effective against it. Because that's what this gym leader is all about, selecting what you're weak against. So, yep, nailed it. I'm so good at puzzles. DS Lite is different. DS Lite is different than 3DS charger. Okay. So I've never built my own PC, but I do plan on building one soon. It's not that hard. It's intimidating, but it's not hard. But once you do one, you can nail it. It's easy. Welcome to the Strategic Gym. Care for a taste of battle? I'll serve up the first course. i5 7600K, nice. GTX 1060, nice. 120 SSD, 1TB hard drive, 60GB RAM. Water cooled, excellent choices. That'll be quite a beastly little monster for 1080p gaming for quite a few years yet. You can get some 1440p gaming out of that if you're not too picky. I probably should have saved my Pan Sage till the gym battle, shouldn't I? We'll switch out next. A 3DS charger the same as a DSi charger. OGDS at the same charger as the GBSP. That sounds familiar. Any tips on building a PC? Research. Do your research properly. Spend your time. Think about what you're doing, how you're doing it, why you want to do it, what your needs are, what your budget is. The more preparation you do, the easier your life is going to be when it comes to actually putting the thing together and getting it up and running. The build process itself is pretty simple. Most of the stuff only goes in one way, like all the plugs and switches you'll need to deal with, except for the front panel connectors, you know, the hard drive light and stuff like that. Those are the only things you can really plug in the wrong way around, and if you do manage to plug those in the wrong way around, you can't do any damage anyway, so it doesn't matter. But, you know, all the power connectors, all the connectors for the hard drives, all that kind of stuff, it only fits one way around, so you can't really fuck it up in a way that's going to damage anything, unless you, like, force it to go together or something. But I mean, watch a couple of people build. I mean, there's plenty of videos on YouTube, and I've done, you know, live streams where I built PCs, and watch what they do and what order they do it in, that kind of stuff. It's not hard. It's just intimidating because it's scary. Super effective against water. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh, I don't know. Take a guess. Alright, let's switch out my lead Pokemon. So we'll save. Save the Pansage. 32 gigabytes of RAM. PC build live stream at sometime soon. Maybe actually, because I do have an X299 board coming in for review. Actually, I guess technically I won't be able to call it a review because it's coming in from MSI and our sponsors. So, but yeah, they are sending me an X299 board to look at. We'll do an unboxing and do some coverage of it, and perhaps as part of that, we might live stream the build. I'll have to wait and see. Would you like to hear the specs I have in mind? Sure, fire away. What time tomorrow is the stream? We usually start at between 9 and 11 Australian time, like Sydney time. To give you some perspective on that, if you're not in my time zone, it is currently nearly 12, nearly noon. So an hour back from this is usually the latest we ever start the streams of a set day. It's usually up to 2 hours before that as well. Depends on how much shit I have to get done in the morning, really. Same time zone? Easy then, easy, yeah. Usually between 9 and 11. I'll usually tweet out sort of an hour or half an hour before I start the stream. I usually remember to do that, so you can sort of get prepared. You know, finish up whatever you're doing and settle down somewhere and get the stream up and running and stuff. Jack says GTX 1050 Ti. Nice little card, that. Intel Pentium and G4560. Ooh! Going for the old classic little overclocker. How much are they these days? Because I don't know. I would think about moving up to the sort of the AMD 1400, because you're going to get a much bigger bang for your buck with the 1400 than you will over the G4560. But I don't know what the price difference is off the top of my head. 8 gigabytes of RAM, that's fine. And EVGA 450. That would be the power supply, I'm guessing. You got cut off there. Blast protection is so saving my life. Yeah, blast protection on armor in Minecraft is a lifesaver, literally. I mean, you've seen my streams, Nick. You know, fucking creepers always manage to get up behind my head. Always. Do we have one more trainer before the gym leader or what? We should probably heal up anyway, just in case. Yep, that's power supply. Let me see about the AMD 14. Yeah, look into the AMD 1400. It's definitely worth a peek, because like I said, it's going to be a significant jump above. I mean, I know the Pentium G4560 is a legend in its own right, but it is getting on a bit now. And you know, the multi-core nature of the 1400 is going to be a huge advantage over it. Okay, so we are at the gym leader now. So let's do a bitch save, just in case I screw up massively and I want to do over. Just in case. Never hurts. If I do something really dumb. Have the insta regrets. Welcome to the Station City Pokemon Gym! I'm Chili! I light things up with fire-type Pokemon! I'm water-type specialist. My name is Chris. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And my name is Sillin. I like grass-type Pokemon. You see, as for why the three of us, all here is well, Oh, enough! Listen up! The three of us will decide whom you battle. Gee, I wonder who it'll be. It'll be based on the type of the first Pokemon you choose. That is indeed the case, and the partner you first choose was the fire type, it seems. That is correct. It shall be I and my esteemed water types that you must face in battle. Jax is roughly twice as much. I'm trying to keep it on budget. That may be a good upgrade to go for. Well, yeah, if you can stretch the budget that far, think about it. If not, that little Pentium 4560 is still going to do quite well. It's still a legitimate choice. But yeah, if you can squeeze just out of your budget, the 1400 is going to last you a bit longer between upgrades. Alright, gym hype. Let's get a little bit of gym hype going. Gym hype! Zerp! What incredible luck for you to to battle the best amongst the three of us. Kraus! Have you played Link's Awakening, Maggie? I have not. Breath of the Wild was literally the only Zelda game that I played since, like, or at least finished since, like, the first couple. Yeah, all of the recent Zelda games, the 3D stuff, the 2.5D stuff, I haven't had any interest in. Breath of the Wild changed everything for me as far as Zelda goes. Oh yeah, Ryzen 3. I mean, if you can wait, Ryzen 3 might be worth waiting for just to see what it is as well. AJ is correct. We don't know when Ryzen 3 is coming, so whether or not you want to wait that long, who knows? Quite a game business. I've been on the Pentium G3258. Ooh, that's going back 3 or 4 generations now, isn't it? Can't launch some games, so I've just ordered a 1600-day cam. Oh yeah, oh, that's going to be a huge upgrade for you. Huge. It's going to feel like an entirely new planet. 1600 is amazing. Waiting until August anyway. It might be here by August, yeah, Jag. It may very well be. I am personally expecting news of it, at least, or the first leaks of it, to come probably mid-July. I have no sources on that, but that's my feeling on it. That timing feels about right. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll be fine. Wait, yeah, hopefully we'll get some information about Ryzen 3, and that may be the way to go. Because even that will outperform the Pentium. Because again, the multi-core nature of the way AMD are doing things. Is the i5 6600 a decent... Oh, it sure is. Yeah. Yeah, 6600 is lovely. Yeah, absolutely. No worries there at all. You'll get 2 or 3 very happy years out of that at the very least. As long as you pair it with a appropriate graphics card. No problems at all. Hey, we got a level up. Nice. Oh, flame charge. Yes. Alright, let's have a look here. Flame charge has power of 50, accuracy of 100. Good. What does Ember do? Power of 40, accuracy of 100. Well, I might as well just switch it out then. Might as well just switch that directly out. Now's the time to switch. Saying 1060 GTX, other way around, GTX 1060, but yeah. Fight! Take this! Whoopah! Yeah, pairing a 1060 with the i5-66. Yep. Perfect pairing. No problems at all. 1080p gaming, easy. Max and ultra settings. Beautiful all day long. Zero problems. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Give me your water. Pokemon Blech is my favourite Pokemon, but nobody seems to like it. I mean, I'm not loving it so far, but I've got you guys to talk to, so I'm enjoying my time playing it. I'm not enjoying the game, but I'm enjoying my time playing it, if that makes any sense. Like, the game still hasn't grabbed me any more than it has the first couple of times. It's still very... I don't know, it doesn't... There's no stickiness. In a metaphorical sense, it hasn't grabbed hold of me. I could walk away from this game and not come back to it for ever, and I wouldn't feel like I'm missing it, which is completely unlike every other Pokemon game I've ever played, at least in the core RPG series. But who knows? It might wind up grabbing me once we get further into the game. But for right now, this is when I started to weaken. The first couple of times I played it through, I was like, Charge hype! Nailed it. Thank you, Paul. Many numbers. Lucy received the Trio badge from Cress. Gym badges are proof of a trainer's abilities. If you have one badge Pokemon, including Pokemon traded up to level 20, will obey you without question. We also want to have you this. Work up. Work up. Why did it go into the cave without any wood? Can't make a bloody crafting table. Yeah, live and learn, Nick. Live and learn. If you use work up, the Pokemon's attack and special attack go up. By the way, TMs can be used as many times as you want. Hooray! Alright, save after the gym win. I really like the badge. Yeah, that was a good looking badge, wasn't it? Hey Blunty, for 1080p 60 FPS gaming, what do you recommend? CPU Ryzen 5, 1500X, 1600X GPU, RX 5. I mean, yeah, either of those pairings would be absolutely fine. Yeah, if you're not worried about streaming or you're just sort of single tasking your games and everything, the 1500X probably will save you a bit of money. I don't have any first-hand experience with the 570 or 580, but either of those will be absolutely fine as well. Just get the best one your budget can stretch to, is the basic advice there. I think it's alright to move ahead. Pokemon you've traveled area. Okay, bye-bye. I might be streaming. Will a i5 7600 work? Sure will. It depends on what you're streaming. I mean, I was using an i5 to stream from for a couple of years. Like, an i5 used to be in that machine, I was streaming from that. The only issues I ever hit with the i5 in there is when we were streaming games that are not very well optimized, like Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 was a CPU hog. So we had a little issue with the i5 when it came to running that game at the settings I wanted to run it at and streaming at the same time. So I wound up having to drop the settings in the game down a bit to sort of high instead of ultra and things like that, and turn some things off to get it to stream properly. which is one of the main reasons when I rebuilt that machine like a month ago, I put an i7 in there because I was sort of hitting that wall occasionally. But yeah, an i5 will do absolutely fine for streaming. Absolutely fine. There is only a few occasions where you'll have to make any compromises if you're streaming a PC game that is a particular CPU hog. And even then, all you need to do is turn the game settings down a little bit. It's a little bit more fiddly, but you know, that's fine. Hope you guys remember the incredible moment when you received the digital badge. I will, thank you. I wouldn't mind if the Genome for H game's not giving you the options to catch any previous Pokemon as long as the Pokemon are good to make it some regional variants. Well, that's what they tried with Blech. Blech was essentially a soft reboot. There were very, very few Pokemon from the original games in them. And people hated it. Like Pokemon Black and White are the worst selling core RPG series games there have been. People fucking hated it. Too much change. Pokemon players hate change. Like every time there's a new Pokemon, people hate it. And then after a year, they're like, okay, it's one of my favorites now. Like the Pokemon that's a sword. What's his fucking name? Beyblade. Everybody hated that design when it was announced. But, you know, 3 months into the game being out, everybody was fucking using them in competitive battles. Pokemon gamers are a little bit anal, afraid of change. You know, whatevs. Hey there, I'm Fennel. Professor Juniper asked me to give you something. Please follow me. Okie dokie. Like I have a choice. You're going to meet all of the Pokemon in the Unova region, am I right? Oh, that's the stairs right there. Okay. My room is upstairs here. Come on, go upstairs. So like I said, I'm Fennel, and as you can see, I'm a scientist. Your bed is awfully close to your scientific equipment, is what I'm concerned about there, Fennel. Oh wait, no, she's the one with no, that's the bed's there because she's the dream thing, right? I remember. So, like I said, I'm Fennel. You can see I'm a scientist. In fact, the subject I'm researching is trainers. Professor Newton's my friend of college. He asked me to help you guys. So, I'll give you something to help you. This is a hidden machine. Cut! Nice. I guess we have to keep Panzer around for a little while yet. Pansage, sorry. There are some moves that Pokemon can use even when it's not fighting. With this hidden machine, you can teach your Pokemon a move called Cut. It can cut down a small tree, and you can use the hidden machine as many times as you want, like a TM. Isn't that great? Sure is. But it's difficult to make a Pokemon forget a hidden move once it learns it. And I'd like to ask you a favor too. There is a place called the Dream Yard on the outskirts of Starton City. I'd like some of the dream mist that a Pokemon there called Mana gives off. With that, I'll be able to use GameSync to collect save files of various trainers. Right, mysterious mist from the thing. I played all Pokemon games from White 2 and on. Have you gone backwards yet? Have you played the old games yet? Because you're missing out. There are some excellent games before White 2 came out. Excellent games. I feel people are too pessimistic with judging games. Yeah, it's a bad habit of gamers, really. Quality Gaming says, did you ever play Platinum? Of course I played Platinum. I played every core Pokemon game. The only ones I haven't ever finished are Black and Black 2. And White 2, but Black is the one I went for. Are you a trainer? Do you use the PC, Pokemon Centers? I am Amentia. What's with the names in this game? I maintain the box system. Do you know about the battle box? Sure I do. Impressive! If there's a Pokemon you often use in your battles, you can register in the battle box. And I believe the battle box doesn't reset the friendship levels when you use that, does it? That's the reason it exists, mainly. Honedge was the name. Yeah, Honedge was the name of that sword Pokemon I was trying to think of. What they call it, Beyblade? Yeah, people fucking hated Honedge. And then they found out it was kind of badass in battle, so everyone uses it now. It became so overused. Okay, we need to get cut onto a Pokemon. Alright. Well, I guess Pansage is probably going to be with us for a little while at least. It doesn't really fit the theme of broody, dark, black Pokemon, but it's what we've got for now, so... we'll get rid of Leer. Pansage learned cut. Gen 1 games are the only games that I haven't played any version of completion. Wow. Wow. Zach the Porting. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Not doing too bad, actually. So you chose Tepig. I did not choose Tepig. The chat chose Tepig. We did a poll, like we did for Leaf Green. I let the chat decide. We did a straw poll. And Tepig won by a wide margin. Guess what we called him? Did you see the name? Nick got the naming rights. He donated $5 even before we started the game because he really wanted to name my starter, did Nick? Oh, jeez. Come on. Hi, Lucy. How are you going for the mysterious Pokemon too? Hey, hey, hey! Come back here. I cut the tree. I get to go in first. Cheeky bitch. I'm just really, really wondering. Sure, I had dreams. Fine. Okay, whatever. Ooh. I saw Pancakes. Perfect name for it, right? Yeah, that was Nick. That was all Nick. Perfect name for him. I have 3 Gen 1 games on my 3DS, but I haven't gone up to the Elite 4 yet. And Victory Road. Wow. I don't know how you could stop playing those games. I'm tempted to buy Mafia 3. That's from 2K. It's actually not bad. I enjoyed it. I haven't finished it yet, but I've enjoyed what I played, and I've used it quite a lot for a benchmarking game as well, because it is you can push it pretty high in the settings. How do you make your Pokemon team? Sometimes I plan it, sometimes I just build it as I go. This time around we have a general plan of, because we're playing Pokemon Black, I want Pokemon that are dark in color, or dark in type, or otherwise sort of growly, you know, angry type Pokemon, or both. The general rule I've decided is, if it's a Pokemon Batman would like, I think we should go for it. Batman only wears black, and sometimes a very, very, very dark grey. How far did you get in black and white when you stopped Blunty? I don't think I got much past the second gem. Like, the save file that was on this cartridge before I reset it stopped right here. Like, I hadn't even cut that tree down. That was the second time I tried to play this game. I quit before I cut that tree down. The second time I tried. The first time I think I got past the second gym-ish. I'm pretty sure I never beat 3 gyms even. Did you hear sound coming from the other side of that wall? Come on, let's go see. Like, I need you to hold my hand. There's only one path, for crying out loud. Overworld Pokemon! Overworld Pokemon! Can we just walk past it? Nope, we can't walk past it. I auto-pathed to the middle of it there. Mun! Don't run away. I just want to be your friend. Meep, 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 meep. It is good music for these guys. We found you, Mana. Mana, 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 mana. Come on, come on! Make some Dream Mist! You squirt that Dream Mist. Aim for my face. Moo! Huh? Who are you? What are you doing? Are you talking about us? We're Team Plasma. Molten Hot Plasma. We battle day and night to... Lost in powers. We battle day and night to liberate Pokemon from foolish humans. Puny human. What are we doing? The Pokemon Mana and the Masharna emit a mysterious vapor called Dream Mist, which shows people's dreams. We're going to use that to make people want to release their Pokemon. We'll show them dreams to manipulate their hearts. What's this, Inception? Hey! Fucker! Come on, spit out that Dream Mist. Splurge it. Splurge it on. Give me all your Dream Mist. You're kicking a Pokemon to make it give off Dream Mist? That's mean. No shit. Why? You're trainers too, right? That's right. We're Pokemon trainers too, but we're fighting for a different reason. Unlike you two, we're fighting for the freedom of Pokemon! To be kicked in the dick. Team Plasma. Setting Pokemon free means we win the Pokemon battles and take Pokemon by force. See, that never made any sense. Well, we want to free all Pokemon! Where we take Pokemon by force and kick them. It's nonsense. It's garbage. It never made any sense. This is why I quit these games. It's ridiculous. Makes no logical sense at all. The motivation of this team is just gibberish. So on that note, we are going to rescue your Pokemon from you. This is one of the better pieces of music in any Pokemon game. Nice. I forgot we get the spin boost with Flame Charge. Forgot all about that. It was over too quick. I wanted to hear more music. That's pretty good. I never realised how good the Team Plasma theme is. I know, right? Because I've barely heard it in my entire life. But it is really good. Still doesn't beat Dargo and Palkia. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Are you planning on trying to finish it? Oh yeah, we're definitely going to finish it. Absolutely going to finish it. Come hell or high water, no matter how bored I get, I've got you guys to distract me from the boredom. We're absolutely going to finish this, and Black 2 further down the road as well. The credits theme is incredible. Oh good, I look forward to it. There's something to look forward to at least. Champion theme in Sun and Moon is a really good one. Yeah, it's not bad. We're not talking to them seriously because we're kids? Or whatever, I'm next. Come on. Come at me, bro. Did you play the original Xenoblade? I did not. I have never played a Xenoblade game in my life. Like, not even for a nanosecond. Never even touched a controller on a machine that is running Xenoblade. No particular reason. I just... It's not as if I'm opposed to it or anything, but you know, it's just one of those games I just never have touched. What other games do you stream? The other games I stream regularly, lately at least, is we did a lot of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We've given that a break for a while. When the new DLC comes out, we'll get back onto that. Various Pokemon games, of course. Mario Kart, we've done a bit of that. We did a bit of Watch Dogs 2, a bit of GTA 5. Minecraft, also lots of Minecrafts. Sundays are traditionally Minecraft days at least, but we also do other days of Minecraft. But yeah, you know, whatever takes my fancy, but I don't really stick to any one particular game. Whatever seems fun to stream, I stream. Oh yeah, Overwatch. I did a couple of, I did an Overwatch stream. Because I've only just purchased Overwatch. I finally weakened. I finally gave in to peer pressure and got curious. So I spent some tip jar money on Overwatch. I kind of like it. I'm never ever going to be competitive in it because I don't have the time to invest in it, but it's fun. I can see why other people love it. New DLC. Oh yeah, new DLC is just that's so close now, isn't it? Yeah, so I guess this time next week we'll give Zelda another bash. That'd be fun. Maybe we'll do it on Saturday actually. Is there anything out of my group of friends who like Pokemon? All of them don't like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. What? Your friends are dumb. Your friends are dumb. Kill them and hide their bodies. What's not to like about Diamond and Pearl? I mean, Platinum I get. Some people don't like Platinum for various reasons. But Diamond and Pearl at least? Come on. Fuck off. I mean, sure, Diamond and Pearl are not as good as Gold and Silver. There's no argument to be made there, but Diamond and Pearl are still damn good games. Stop kicking the Pokemon, you jackass! Knock it off! Ooh, Spooky Man is back. Disease name says, "What are you two doing, goofing off?" Twins, Basil. Twins. We, Team Plasma, shall separate Pokemon from foolish people. Usurped. If you cannot fulfill your duties. This isn't... Gets us when he's gathering followers or gets us when he's trying to control people by tricking them with speeches. Team Plasma, yeah. This gets us when his plan is failed and he's about to issue punishment. This dialogue is so dumb. At any rate, let's hurry and say we're sorry so he forgives us. Hi, gross features Pokemon. Sure. What was that just now? I have no idea what that was just now, Bianca. To be honest with you, I read every word they said and I have no idea what they were talking about. That person called Gestus appeared all over the place. Yeah, so did his dialogue. And it wasn't real, right? I hope not. Could have been a dream. And that Pokemon. Oh! I couldn't wait, so I came over. Is that Masharna? Bing bong. They pooped a Pokeball. Did something happen? Sure did. See, Muna was here, but Team Plasma and Muna and Masharna came and showed us something like a dream, and then Team Plasma, yeah, that about amounts to my confusion in the situation as well. I think I followed that. Well, good for you. I have no idea what's going on. Masharna revolves from Muna, so seeing Muna in trouble, it used its power, making dreams into reality to save Muna. Sure, okay, why not? Which means, wait a second, yeah, what the fuck does that mean? Is this dream mist? No, it's a Pokeball, you retard. With this, I can complete my research. With this, I can open the gates of Garage. Name that reference. You two come by my house later. Okay, fine. Becca, phew, how random was that? Very random. Lucy, why don't you go to Venel's house? Well, I'm going to look for the Pokemon we saw just now. Oh, fuck you, I'm staying. Gonna explore. Right off the bat. I have a connection with Platinum specifically because I got a random shiny Zubat. Nice. I'm training a mono team, made me drop the mono back team, raise the team as I went. Yep. Yeah, shiny Crobat is pretty good. Shiny Crobat is very good. I hope Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are more difficult than Sun and Moon. I don't know, Sun and Moon had a pretty good difficulty curve in the way they handled certain, you know, the emergency call, the SOS calls and all that sort of stuff. A lot of the battles are a bit more difficult than they are in these games. I mean, I can barely pay attention and kick the shit out of these games, but I had to pay a little bit more attention in Moon, I felt. I think in general Pokemon games should be getting more difficult they are. I would like an alternate difficulty level. That's been a thing Pokemon gamers have been asking for a while. You know, there's the standard entry level difficulty and like an extra difficulty. Might as well try to catch this thing. Why not? Any reason you're playing as a female character? Because I normally play as a male character in my personal games, so I thought in the games we stream, might as well pick a female one, why not? I was legitimately upset when the remake was announced. Yeah. Did Blech might have harder difficulty? Yeah, once you finished it, there was a second difficulty level to unlock, wasn't there? But like I said, I never finished the game, so I never got to that. But they never went back to that, did they? When I first played Sun and kicked the team Wishiwashi, like us fight. Yeah. When your next grind, I suggest you run around and wait for the grass. Oh yeah, the grass shaking thing. I forgot all about that mechanic in this game. Yeah. Arduino gives a lot of experience. Yep. I forgot all about that. I mean, you could make the game more difficult for yourself by saying, well, I'm not going to use any healing items, or, you know, I'm not going to rotate my team, all that kind of stuff. I mean, there are rules you can play, self-imposed rules you can play by to make the game more difficult for yourself. Hurry up the new game on Switch or games because you know Pokemon. Yeah, probably more than one. Will be Generation 8. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll still be getting like Pokemon Stars. It'll be in the same family as the other two, the Alolan ones. Can't they'll continue Gen 7 again? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced they won't. I kind of feel like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are placeholders for that for the third tier game, which will be the Switch game to happen. It'll be like Mega Stars or something. But yeah, it may very well be Gen 8 by the time we get there. Anyway, voice time. Mana always float in the air. People whose dreams are eaten by them forget that the dreams had been about. What the dreams had been about, she said. We'd rather just funny if they moved to a new platform without making a fully new game. Well, how about this? What if it was a Pokemon Diamond remake? To go along with the Gold and Silver they're releasing on the VC this year. What if they start from scratch again? What if they go all the way back to Red and Blue all over again? Start a brand new wave on the Switch from scratch, from the original 151. You think people would love that? Or would that piss them off? I think that'd piss them off. Pokemon XD sequel. If it was open world instead of on rails like Pokemon XD was, sure, I'd be in on that. Continuing in that universe, that would be great. Like, I like the story, I like the characters from that game. The only thing I didn't like about the game was how restricted it felt, because you were literally on rails for the entire thing. It had even less exploration than the Game Boy games did. Pokemon Crystal was officially released about an hour after I was born. Wow. Did you have it in your cot with you? Was that your first, like instead of a teddy or you know a stuffed animal like most newborns get? Was it you just have a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Crystal to cuddle up to? Yeah, a HD collection would be nice. Like have them all on the Switch, but instead of having to like virtual console them one by one, just have like HD remasters of the first 3 generations. I would easily pay $60 for that. Easily. I'll pay $100 for that. And then they do the next 3 generations in another collection the next year. I'd be in on that. I'd like to see some Pokemon games to be a bit less linear. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I mean, I want a more open world kind of thing. With the kind of story and mission and side mission structure you get in open world games like Breath of the Wild and GTA 5 and Watch Dogs 2, that kind of thing, where you get little side missions and collectathons and you know, even escort missions. As much as I hate escort missions, they're part of the thing. You know, do here, achieve this, get this reward. Go catch this Pokemon, deliver it to this person. Because they did some of that in Sun and Moon. You know, go find this Pokemon and show me a picture of it, that kind of stuff. Hey BluntNate, can you recommend any good games from the Steam sale that might be worth a try? If you haven't got the Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider yet, those are both on sale. Those are excellent games. Just Cause 3 is on sale as well, if I remember off the top of my head. That's a brilliant game. One of my favourite games of all time is Just Cause 3. It's so much fun. What else, chat room? What else? What else is on Steam sale at the moment that's really worth owning? If they release remakes in Year 7, mark my words, there will be Kanto. Probably. Sorry, Game Master, no links in chats. No man, yeah, no. Fuck, I laughed when I saw that. No Man's Sky is on the Steam sale, 60% off. I'm like, not even at that price. How bold do you have to be the developers of No Man's Sky and put yourself in the Steam sale? You want to buy me now? Please buy me now. 16. Beautiful. Around here. Nothing hidden under here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nope. Okay. So what's through here then? Nothing out there. How do we get through to the other side then? What's the deal? Oh wait, I see it. There's a path right there. Doi. Twink. Found there was not much story to Just Cause 3. That wasn't the point of Just Cause 3. The point of Just Cause 3 was to have a fucking blast, doing whatever the hell you like. Harassing citizens, blowing up the soldiers, causing trouble, flying around like a madman, blowing shit up. I mean, I did enjoy what story there was in Just Cause 3. Like, I love the characters and everything. But yeah, it's just so much fun. That game is so much fun. Is that it? Can we not go anywhere else? Can I get around to? How do we get around to that piece of grass over there? Is there another way down over here? Nope. How do we get to those stairs? Can I climb through this hole? Nope. Yeah. Must be another path around to that other place, I guess. From another direction. If you realise you have time and DPP makes around Switch, think about what Arceus cutscene event would be like. Fancy. Same is true of Ruby and Sapphire, actually. You go down in the cave and wake up, and all that lava explodes everywhere. I mean, it was cool enough on the 3DS on the remakes, but imagine that on the Switch. Oh, so you're still C confirmed. Alright, we better go back and see what's your face. That seems like the next thing we have to do. Bloop bloop! Ta-da! Thanks to you, I got some Dream Mist, and now I can collect save files of various trainers. Thank you very much. As a token of my appreciation, I will give you this C-Gear to use. C-Gear is a device related to communications such as infrared connection or Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Neither of which we can use anymore, I don't think. Hopefully by the time DP remakes come out, I'll have a proper HDMI capture card to record it with. Yeah. Assume you're not going to be able to do the Vicini event, but yeah, I don't think so, because that, yeah, no, we won't be able to do that, will we? Please turn C-Gear off in places such as airplanes and hospitals where wireless communication are prohibited. I mean, we could try it, I guess. That's what happens. You see, the C-Gear was activated and that screen showed up. If you touch the question mark icon at the bottom right of the screen, you can read about the C-Gear. Now, GameSync, I'd like to explain a little more about the system and collect trainer save files. Do you have time to learn more? Sure. Now GameSync can retrieve memories of sleeping Pokemon using Dream Mist. That's right, we can collect save files of trainers from all over the world. What's more, we learned that if you use GameSync to make a Pokemon sleep, it will have dreams. Then when they wake up, the Pokemon dreams become reality in a space called Endralank, in the middle of Unova region. Isn't GameSync interesting? If you like, please send your save file. I've summed up the details of VC, so please check if you got the chance. Oh, Trina, thank you very much for helping, Fennel. This is from me. Please take it. Don't be shy. Palpad. You can register your friends in your Palpad. After you register, you can link with those friends over Nintendo Wi-Fi. To do all kinds of fun things. You can trade Pokemon, challenge your friends, and man, this was so awkward, wasn't it? It was like their first go at doing a proper online thing. Let me give you a quick how to do on registering your friends. You can either input your friend's code directly by using Palpad, or you can use the IR connection feature of the C-Gear. And you can register your friend. Well, and, I mean, let's connect it to my Wi-Fi. We're getting signal, but what happens? What happens if we try? There are no Pokemon in your PC that can be sent to the Dream World. Right. That's right, we have to put stuff in the PC first, don't we? What's this? You can poll the opinions of people near you. Alright, forgot about the survey thing. Jesus. This is so dumb. You can turn C-Gear off to stop communications. Yes. Done with that thing blinking at me. Can we sleep in that bed? No, we can't. Alright, so what the hell do we have to do next? We're kind of trapped, aren't we? So get out of the way. Did we heal up? I can't remember if we healed up. Yeah, we did. Chicken! Oh. What was your first video game ever? And for what system? The very first video game I ever played, and I still remember the exact day. I was 2 or 3, and it was Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. My aunt and uncle had bought a 2600 for my cousins. My cousins didn't like it, because they were girls, and video games were for boys back then. I roll. But I spent like 5 hours planted in front of that thing, just playing Pac-Man and Asteroids, which were the only 2 games they had at the time. Do you know how Techno Machines work? I sure do. Funnily enough, Pac-Man on the Atari 2600 is considered the very worst version of Pac-Man that has ever been coded. And I have since played proper Pac-Man on the arcades and various other machines, and they're right. Pac-Man on the Atari 2600 is rubbish. But it's my very first video game, and I loved it. When you were 3? Yep. Somewhere about then. Getting the badge proved you have skill enough to handle whatever comes next. Okay, so this guy wouldn't let us pass without the gym badge. Alright, so... Ooh. Bloop, bloop, bloop. What are you bloop blooping? I don't have a fishing rod or anything yet, do I? Can't get across there. That's a tease. Alright, how are we doing for time? Yeah, we're about another hour in, aren't we? So let's go off save. I'm going to take a break. Probably fetch another beer, I reckon. That one's going to be gone before long. And then we're on to the next part of the adventure. BRB, guys.